Hey guys, I'm here to do a review on the Tromba Flugelhorn. Um, so first off, I got this on Amazon Prime for about $220. You can get it for like $270 on eBay, and if you want the silver or gold plastic rather than the black, it's going to cost you extra too, probably around $260 or something on Amazon. But I got the black; it's cheaper, and I think it looks pretty cool. So what comes with it when you order? You'll get a box. It says Tromba on it, and inside that box, it's a small box. I don't have it on me. It doesn't really matter. You get a case, generic case. Has two side straps and a thing slinging your shoulder. Uh, the padding is pretty good. It's about that thick of foam, I'd say. On the inside, there are two pockets you can put stuff in, held by Velcro. Side pocket that comes with a snake, white polishing cloth, a card. This is flipped. I might not fix that. It doesn't matter. For ultra pure valve oil, it's what they prefer. It doesn't matter. I mean, I've been using blue juice and it's working just fine. So, not a need really. The two brushes, your mouthpiece brush and your valve brush, and three extra springs. Now, the three extra springs that came with it, I already put in there. They were the lightweight springs. These are the heavyweight springs, and stand up taller to be heavier, obviously. I prefer the lighter ones. Just feels faster, and I'll explain why else in a second. Lastly, you get a cleaning wand. Yes, that was a cleaning wand, nothing else. So, the horn itself, you'll notice it's not like any regular flugel. Why? Because as soon as the piping comes out, it doesn't come way down and over. It's just pretty straightforward. Literally straightforward, because when you look at the lead pipe going in, it's always straight. As it comes out, it's the same way. And regular trumpet, that isn't the case. Obviously, it comes down here, then goes up there, down. But I mean, that's a normal trumpet. And if you notice, the valves do not go straight down, and with a valve raise, a lever like a regular flugelhorn, but they come out on the sides, maybe slightly off. Like the first valve comes out this way, third comes out that way, and then the second valve is the second valve. Just comes out like that. Slides work pretty good as long as you use grease and stuff. It comes with a Tromba mouthpiece. I don't know what size. I'm gonna assume it's like a 3C, but deep like a flugelhorn should be, or a British cornet. So it just says Tromba on it, and it's metal. So that's interesting. The shank is, I don't know if you call it a French taper or whatever. It's slightly smaller than a trumpet shank, but a little bigger than a cornet shank. So it's in the middle. I would just assume a normal flugel shank or whatever. They come with rubber stoppers. I put felt ones on the bottom, which kind of worked, but I'll try to find felt ones for that later. See if they fit. One thing to note about this is it has a tuning slide, an actual tuning slide, like you pull it out and stuff. It does have this as well. However, what I've noticed is pulling this out, the more you pull it out, I just leave it on the way, flats the sixth partial a lot. So I've only been using this. So if you buy this, I would probably advise keeping this in. So a con of this is indeed the intonation. If you might not be able to see this, see, I got 5 minutes left. between the 442 where it should be, unless I changed it, if you can see that. The G in the middle of the staff and the A should be sharp, and the sixth partial, the F, the G, should be flat. It's not as bad now since I finally figured out you have to keep this in, but just trust me, if you try to pull this out any and just naturally when you first get it, those are the tendencies. And as you keep going up, it will get flatter unless you keep this in. So I don't know what point of this is. I don't have anything, a metal slide to put in there, so I don't know yet. I know George Schlub, I talked to him, well, over Facebook chat, but he said he's making a metal one for a friend in Greece to try out, if I heard him correctly. So, other than that, pretty straightforward what it is. Intonation, I think it plays just fine, in all honesty. It sounds like a flugel, feels like a flugel. And if you want to buy something for $220, I think you could easily gig with this. So, give you a quick tone. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, like, if I get the mic right. That should be pretty self-explanatory if I got the miking right of how this sounds. It sounds like a flugel. There's another example of that trying to go flat on me. But all in all, I think it's a good first model. I know some of these, like the Tromba C trumpets, Tromba, well, B flat too, have different models, and they keep getting better and better, and that's good. With this one, it's mainly intonation. Also, on the valves, they're plastic on the inside. Obviously metal there, and then plastic everywhere else. The only problem I have is these valve guides don't have any play in there, so the result ends up friction. Now, some days it's really bad, some days it's not. I don't know what's up with that, if humidity has anything to do with it, but look on if you hear this, that's because there's enough room between the valve guide and I don't think it's the casing, I forgot what it's called, but there's enough room between there where it just glides, it doesn't touch it, so it's not a problem. Whereas on here, it's so tight in there, I can't do that. So other than those problems, which I can probably file them down to see if that works, and just a little bit of intonation issues, which you could probably compensate for just by using this, not that, and just learning over time, I think this would be a good horn. So if you're just someone who wants to try a flugel, you just want a flugel just to play, why not? If you do gigs and you can make stuff like this work, there's no problem. And this is really light. Like, I feel like this is lighter than the case itself. Like, I wouldn't really be too mad if I dropped it or anything. So other than that, that's all I got. Later. If you have any questions, let me know.